7 takeaways from a beginner Coues deer hunter. So, number 1, use a tripod. So much of when you spot them, it's based on movement. So you'd see an ear flick or a little tail flick, and that's how you'd pick them out of the hill, because they blend in so good. When you're freehanding it, you just don't notice it. The binocular of choice is 15 power binos. That seemed to be pretty clutch. But I think even using 8s or 10s, you still want to use a tripod. All right, number 2, patience. That's something I can't talk this morning. More coffee. So that's the thing I have a problem with, is being patient. And with Coues deer, it was super critical. I like to hike usually, like when I'm hunting deer or elk in Montana, I hike and glass, hike and glass, hike and glass. And we did that on this hunt too, but I think it was super critical to stay in the same spot for a longer period of time. You have to be patient. You have to be willing to wait and look for them. I would grid a hill once, grid it twice, and then on the 3rd pass, I would see a deer in a place that I know I looked very intensely 2 times previous. When you can pass it up twice and then pick it up on the 3rd pass, you know you're missing a ton of deer. And so being patient was just critical. That leads to number 3, which kind of ties into this: grid. Grid the hillside with your binos on your tripod. So these are all kind of coming together. Gridding the hillside slowly and meticulously and systematically, I think is pretty crucial. Number 4 would be to look close. A lot of times I get to a hill and I look, 200 yards away. I think like, oh, if there's something there, I would have seen it. Not so with the Coues deer. Sometimes the deer are close and you don't see them when you think you should see them. So look close. Don't always focus far away. 5th takeaway, bring leather gloves. I didn't have any on this trip, but I really wished I had, because everything out here is sharp and wants to poke you, and it grabs a hold of you. There's cat claw everywhere. All the trees and shrubs and just everything has spines or sharp points on it. Leather gloves would have been super handy for navigating some of these hillsides. Number 6, be comfortable shooting longer distances. Generally, I like to try to get close. If I can get close, I try to get close as I can for the shot. But just the nature of the terrain out here, sometimes those cross canyon shots, there's no other way you're going to get a shot. If you have to go on the same hillside as them, you're never going to find them again. And so you have to end up doing these cross canyon shots, and they're often 400 yards. So being able to shoot that distance was pretty critical on this hunt. Number 7, bring stuff in case you kill your deer early. I killed my deer on the first day of hunting. So it's super nice that we had shotguns as well, and then had a friend, Wade, who has a dog, so we can go bird hunting. So now we're bird hunting, drinking coffee in the morning, eating bacon and eggs. If we were just like focused on hunting Coues deer seriously, we would have had like mountain house and only rifles, but then it would have been done the first day, and then we would have been hanging out for 6 days with nothing to do. So bring other stuff to do after you kill your deer early. So those are the 7 takeaways from a beginner hunter, beginning rifle Coues deer hunter. I really don't know what I'm doing, but those are just kind of the things that I've gleaned off of the people around me. And if you hunt Coues deer and have other takeaways, put them in the comments, because I always want to learn more, and I'm definitely coming back and doing this again. Let us know. Give us some more tips in the comments below.